unused trailer footage. So I wonder if in the original trailer, the actual trailer, was it real? I gotta watch it. Hold on, we're gonna put this on pause. Okay, right here. Holy cow, it was always there!
Then led you back outside to where Huggy Wuggy fell in Chapter 1.
What
followed was a 10-minute parkour sequence down the catwalks and conveyor belts from Chapter 1.
No!
No!
Hey everyone, it's your friend Thinknoodles, and welcome back to Think Reacts, where today we are reacting to 10 lost secrets in Poppy Playtime Chapter 2, and these are actually canon. Like, this is published by Mob Entertainment, the actual developer and publisher of Poppy Playtime Chapters 1 through 3, assuming that at some point this year. I'm gonna go ahead and like the video, and I was hoping for 61K. If you like my video, let me know in the comments below if you were the one that got it to the next 1,000. I'm already subscribed, and if you're not already subscribed to me, why not? How am I gonna get to 10 million subscribers if you don't subscribe? And I just launched my mouse across my desk. Anyway, guys, let's check it out. Let's see if any of these 10 lost secrets are actually lost, or if we've figured any of them out, or if any of them are going to give us hints about Poppy Playtime Chapter 3. This was published 3 days ago, which is the exact anniversary of Poppy Playtime Chapter 2. Yes, it's been a year since that game came out. And I really did not expect to wait another full year before Chapter 3, but I've been told it is worth waiting for. I don't think I was supposed to say that. Whatever. Anyway, let's
hey guys,
go.
It's Micah, and for Chapter 2's 1-year anniversary, I'm going to reveal to you 10 lost secrets from Poppy Playtime Chapter 2.
Okay, so I'm gonna pause it a lot. If you guys want to watch the video without me pausing it and annoying you, definitely don't watch this. Go watch the original. I'll put a link in the description. But that is the closest close-up I've ever seen of Daisy. It gives us a really good look at her face, and I did not realize she had human eyes. We know that Braun was actually human, therefore Daisy probably was as well. It does say preview here. I don't know why.
We'll be discovering everything from
that's on the ground. Oh, deleted
scenes, lost locations, to
lost
over a dozen unused characters. Keep in mind, this list does contain major spoilers for Chapter 2. So if you haven't played it yet, go play it and then come back.
Bro, it's been out a year, Micah! If you ain't played it by now, you ain't gonna play it. All right.
I've been warned. Before we start, I want to let you know we're doing a giveaway for 10 copies of Chapter 2. More information on how to win your free copy later in the video. Now, without further ado, let's get into it.
Oh, wow, look at that. Like, so close.
Number 1, Chapter 2's alternate opening.
Alternate?
Time fans will remember that Chapter 2 opens with us exploring Elliot Ludwig's office and eventually finding Poppy in a hidden room below. But Chapter 2 didn't always start this way. In a now deleted opening of the chapter, after freeing Poppy from her case, you wake up and are immediately greeted by the sight of Poppy peeking out behind a door. The sequence continues with you following Poppy as she slinks throughout various hallways. Following Poppy then led you back outside to where Huggy Wuggy fell in Chapter 1. What followed was a 10-minute parkour sequence down the catwalks and conveyor belts from Chapter 1.
No!
No! No!
Absolutely not! A 10-minute parkour sequence? Okay, I would have probably started this game, Chapter 2, and went like, I'm done, guys, I quit, I ain't playing this. It's a stupid parkour game. Oh, God. Okay.
Eventually leading to a power puzzle that activated an elevator.
Are you
taking
kidding
you
me?
down to the game station to meet your new foe, Mommy Longlegs. Now, you're probably wondering why this never ended up in the game.
Because everybody hates parkour.
There were a few reasons this alternate intro was abandoned. The first reason was chasing Poppy was just turning out too funny. The sequence went through 3 major iterations, starting with you straight up chasing Poppy to follow her.
Go get her!
That just ended up being way too funny. Version 2 was Poppy peeking out behind doorways and walls. That was almost even funnier. In the last version, you see Poppy's shadow moving across the floor and walls.
Oh, that's creepy.
This version was definitely the creepiest iteration. And it's the one we ended up sticking with for quite a long time. But in the end, it was abandoned for just feeling a little too cheesy.
Oh, are you kidding me?
The second reason was simple. It was too long. You went through a 10-minute parkour sequence and a wild goose chase without really learning or seeing anything interesting. Which leads us to the final reason for the scene's abandonment. Mommy Longlegs had no mention or build-up. To fix these shortcomings, we completely redid the intro sequence. We first added Elliot Ludwig's office to the sequence, so you had an interesting location to explore. We then changed following Poppy to Poppy talking to you to make her a relatable character instead of just a cheesy horror doll that you follow around. Then we added a scene forcing you to watch Poppy be kidnapped before your eyes to build up the threat of Mommy Longlegs. And finally, we had you jump down a slide rather than jump down catwalks for 10 minutes. In the end, these changes are why the alternate opening of Chapter 2 never saw the light of day. Number 2.
Okay, this is amazing. Like, this is something that we never see behind the scenes of the creation of a game. Like, this is why Chapter 3 is probably taking a year. Like, they probably made multiple changes to multiple scenes and eliminating parts entirely that they were going to go with. And I love this. This is amazing. These are definitely lost secrets that no one could have ever known unless they were on the development team.
Mommy Longlegs' alternate intro scene.
Oh, that's amazing.
Mommy's intro scene was one of the hardest things to get right in Chapter 2.
Yep.
The scene went through multiple versions of dialogue and pacing. These alternate versions, while relatively similar to the final, had a few key differences.
Okay.
Here's the first alternate version.
Wow.
Oh yeah, look how she's hanging. Oh, she's hanging from a web.
Down there. I wasn't expecting company. Always
What?
tells Mommy when guests are on their way down.
Who?
Didn't this time.
Hold up, guys. They're censoring this. Who are they censoring here? This could be right here a Chapter 3 spoiler if it weren't censored, right? Blank always tells Mommy when guests are on their way down.
Guests are on their way
The prototype,
down.
I feel like, right? The prototype didn't this time.
Always tells Mommy. Shh, you're okay now. Mommy will take care of you. Mommy wants to take you somewhere special. It's easy to get lost down here. Some have lost their way and never found it again. But Mommy won't let that
That's
happen.
completely different voice dialogue.
Mommy always knows where you are.
That's cool.
So yeah,
Now,
in
but she
this
doesn't grab
version
your
of the
hand.
scene, there were a few key elements missing from a storytelling standpoint.
Yep.
1, Mommy's introduction to the story didn't influence anything about your current objective.
Okay.
2, the player had no reason to feel
Well, she
threatened
said
by
she's
Mommy
watching us.
Longlegs
I feel
because she
pretty
had no
threatened.
prior build-up at the time. So we addressed some of these issues
Like grabbing
in
her
version
hand,
2.
right? Yep. Yep.
Why, oh my. Hello down there. I think you lost this. Do you want it back? No, of course not.
Whoa, she
So
dropped it.
Mommy assumes this is something you want
Oh, cool.
back. Finding you two
It's
down here
definitely
was
different.
surprising. Always tells Mommy when
Ah,
guests
there it is again.
are
There's the
on their
reference
way
again.
down. Didn't this time.
Can we address that, Micah?
Tells
Can we address it? Please tell us.
Mommy loves to play games. Do you like to play games? How about you play some games with Mommy? Oh, you don't have to. Mommy can just keep little Miss Poppy if you don't want her. But Mommy already knows
You want her.
love to play.
How?
Some have lost their way and never found it again.
Yep. So it's
But
using
Mommy
some of the
won't
voice
let
lines from that version
happen to
1.
you. Mommy always knows.
I love how they had this preserved. That's really cool. Like,
So this version
Yeah.
addressed one of the big issues. Mommy now kidnaps Poppy to give the player a motive to play Mommy's games.
Yep.
But then we realized something. The player doesn't even need Poppy. Who cares if she's kidnapped? So Mommy showing up still didn't affect your current objective. So here's what we did to solve it. We had Poppy be the only one who knows the train code,
Yep.
so now you need her to escape. We also added that scene where Mommy comes out of nowhere and pulls Poppy down into the abyss. Problem solved. Now, Mommy steals your only way of escape, and watching Mommy kidnap Poppy makes her introduction all the more threatening.
Yep.
Number 3, the game station's
That's cool.
lost designs.
Tell us about
Fans
the
will remember
prototype.
that the game
Okay.
station features a giant
Yeah.
mural of Mommy Longlegs, a playground for the kids, and entrances to the station's
I don't
3
remember
main
the
games.
things moving,
But it didn't
though,
used to be
but-
this way. The original design of the game station was absolutely massive, and featured a mural on the roof with a giant sun and moon illuminating the
Sun and moon.
station. Although it looked
then we copied
jaw-dropping,
FNAF, so we
there
didn't
were
do it.
2 major issues. It was unrealistically big and was completely empty. It didn't seem like it could have been a real functioning location for kids. The second version featured a new design for the sun and moon, and
sun
a
and
lot
moon
more
again.
color in the room to make it more inviting for the kids who'd visit. However, it was still completely empty. So we
Yeah.
went back to the drawing board, keeping in mind what a place like the game station would need to be a fully functional and realistic location. In the end, we shrunk the room, added a big playground for the kids to play in
It's
while
still
they waited
pretty
for their
big.
turn in the games, added structural supports for realism, catwalks for Playtime Co. employees to observe the things going on, and of course, added some classic Playtime Co. style branding. Number 4. Musical Memories lost design. Musical Memory used to have a much different aesthetic than it currently does. In the original version, the walls were completely covered in TV screens of various sizes that would display the name of the button that you're supposed to press, and the buttons you press during the game used to be suspended by big mechanical arms. The reason this design was abandoned was fairly straightforward.
Seems fine.
The aesthetic was too high-tech looking for Playtime Co.
Okay.
Room feel closer to a spaceship than a toy factory. On top of that, we also decided that we wanted to include an area where Mommy Longlegs could watch you play, and that just wasn't going to work in a curved room with a bunch of TVs. Number 5, Cassie Cutie-pillar. Some of you may actually be aware.
What?
What?
Cassie Cutie-pillar? Not PJ Pug-a-pillar? So it wasn't like pug-based?
This one. Cassie Cutie-pillar was the original character that was going to be chasing you throughout the Statues game. She was a giant caterpillar with a pink snout, beady eyes, and 2 antennae. Cassie actually appeared in the official Chapter 2 trailer before she was scrapped. Though Cassie was cute, we felt we had the opportunity to make the character more unique by creating an unholy combination of 2 different animals. So we went back to the drawing board. We spent a long time picking the right face for this new character. Something that didn't feel too goofy for the Statues section of
look at all the different faces that they were going from. This is the original. And then what they were going to, like, a lot of these are way too goofy, like especially with the giant nose and stuff. Yeah.
Game. Eventually, we settled on the design that would become PJ Pug-a-pillar. This was one of the later changes we made to Chapter 2, as we had already made a completely finished model of Cassie, complete with fur simulation and realistic eyeballs, as well as various art of Cassie throughout the game having to be swapped with the new PJ art. Number 6, Daisy the Flower and 7 other characters.
7 other characters.
This is probably the most well-known one on the list. Very similar to Cassie Cutie-pillar, Daisy was the original character that was going to be lowering towards you during the musical memory game. She was a flower marionette suspended on strings with a very unsettling face. Like Cassie, Daisy also appeared briefly in the trailer for Chapter 2. Daisy
No! Did it really? Okay, so next time when they come out with the Chapter 3 trailer, right? And they're probably not going to do this again, but we are going to watch that, and I'm going to take notes on it, and then when we play Chapter 3, I'll be like, that's the wrong character! The trailer, because I should have noticed that, man.
Abandoned because we
I knew everything about Chapter 2.
And a way to alert the player that death was getting closer and closer. And this is where things got difficult. We went through 7 completely different character concepts for the musical memory toy.
Wait a minute, it just said unused trailer footage? So I wonder if in the original trailer, the actual trailer, was it real? I gotta watch it. Hold on, we're gonna put this on pause. 8 minutes, 14 seconds. All right, I have to. Like, this is not settling well with me right here, dude. Okay, right here. Holy cow, it was always there? Are you for real? I thought that maybe that was like an unpublished one. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. That is absolutely mind-blowing.
We went through 7 completely different character concepts for the musical memory toy. A monkey, a clown, a fox, a princess, a bluebird,
the fox kind of looks like Bunzo.
Bird, a ballerina bird, and finally a bunny. We liked the bunny because he had great theming with his cymbals and clothes.
He's so much more terrifying.
As his cymbals serving as a great audio tool as you hear him descending upon you in musical memory. After a few slight design tweaks and color variations, we finally got the Bunzo bunny we all know today. Daisy the Flower wasn't completely absent from Chapter 2, however, as we see various art and posters of her throughout the game, as well as a full cardboard cutout with voice lines from Daisy. Number 7, Mommy Longlegs alternate designs. Mommy Longlegs went through dozens of designs before she became the noodly pink maniac we all
Noodly! That's a Noodles reference right there, dude. Okay, I mean, obviously, but whatever.
These scrap designs actually show up in Chapter 2 as old blueprints for Mommy Longlegs. Her first design was a noodly plush doll with button eyes. It was cute, but that was the problem.
Was it?
The
looked
design
like a zombie.
wasn't eerie enough. A few other things on top of that was she looked too young for her name to be Mommy. She didn't have enough resemblance to a spider for her long legs.
Like Pinocchio over there.
And we wanted to try making her a plastic.
What is that? Oh, her face opens up and reveals that. Oh, that's. I don't like that.
For her long legs pun to make sense. and we wanted to try making her a plastic toy to make her feel more unique from Huggy Wuggy. For the next designs, we really tried to push the spider look,
slow down.
as well as make her appearance a bit more creepy. She did look like a spider now, but too much so, to the point where we didn't think it would be realistic for Playtime Co. to create a toy like her. Another issue was this design didn't necessarily look like a toy at first glance either. The next designs really tried to push the creep factor in the face and reel back a bit on the spider elements.
Not so
this
creepy.
design pass is also
cute.
where we came up with the idea of Mommy having limbs that could stretch. Originally, her limbs were going to extend in the form of plastic tubes, similar to the way a lightsaber toy might extend. This design was scrapped because of the challenge of making her limbs bend while also being made of extending plastic tubes. The variation of colors also made her design feel too sporadic and complex. To solve these problems, we came up with the concept of elastic plastic, a substance that Playtime Co. created that can stretch like rubber but also retain its shape and position. We also simplified her color pattern and gave her a spherical waist similar to a spider's abdomen. We concepted a few alternate designs after this one with more spider-like features. However, the problem from before...
hold on. So these could be used in Project Playtime, like alternate appearances. Look at that. Oh, look, it's like dripping fangs and stuff. Ugh, it's like a tomato one there.
However, the problem from before still persisted that it was too spider-like and creepy for Playtime Co. to have realistic. Number 8, the 6 lost toys. From the beginning of Chapter 2, we knew we wanted to have new toys present in each of the games in the game station. These became Bunzo Bunny, the Mini Huggies, and PJ Pug-a-pillar. But before those were made, we had 6 different potential characters created to fill these roles.
The
Jolly Clown, who went through a few design iterations.
I don't like clowns.
Love Bug, who actually appears in Chapter 2 as a rejected toy. Psydog, a robot
Wait, what about Sir
toy.
Poops a
Sunny
lot?
Buddy, who
Wait, what about the dog? Wait, I'm talking about Sir Poops a lot, but there was
appears in Chapter 2 as a rejected toy.
The dog.
Psydog, a robot dog toy.
Okay, Psydog, a robot dog toy. E-Pet, Jimmy Neutron. Dude, this guy has to be in Chapter 3, man. This is too cute to not use.
Toy. Sunny Buddy.
Sunny Buddy. Sing, Bendy Stem. Creepy voices. Okay, I mean, it's a lot like Daisy.
Also appears as a rejected toy.
Oh,
Lily the Frog,
Lily
a
the
frog on roller skates, and Monster Truck. That one kind of speaks for itself.
What about Mr. Poops-a-lot or whatever? It was Sir Poops-a-lot, wasn't it?
In Chapter 2, before entering musical memory, we take a detour to the molding room where you create the green electric hand. In an early version of the chapter, every game you go to was going to be paired with a factory room similar to the molding room. Wacka-Wuggy had the production room, and Statues had the quality control room.
I like that production.
These rooms were never implemented into the game and were scrapped during the concept phase because they just seemed like unnecessary
Superfluous,
filler. Number 10, Mommy Longlegs' death scene.
Superfluous?
One of Chapter 2's most infamous moments is the death of Mommy Longlegs. After minutes of running away from Mommy, you're backed into a corner with no way out. But just as all hope seems lost, you pull down a lever that activates a grinder. Mommy's arm is pulled into the grinder and she desperately tries to escape, screaming for her life as she's slowly crushed to death. Now, you wouldn't think it, but there was actually quite a bit of debate behind the scenes about how Mommy should be pulled into the grinder. In the alternate version of Mommy's death, her head is actually pulled inside and grinded to a pulp, leaving her lifeless lower half to fall onto the floor. Here it is.
Oh, well, I thought you were gonna actually show that. Yeah, so I get. Oh, wow, this is how they storyboard. So it's the same voice lines.
We decided to scrap this version for 2 reasons. One, the imagery of Mommy's upper half being dragged away would be more resonant than her lower half being dragged away.
For sure.
And 2, Mommy's head being grinded up might have just been too gruesome to show without the game getting an M rating. So
really? You would have
Those
just
were 10 lost secrets in Poppy Playtime Chapter 2.
Simple
And in honor of
choice
Chapter 2's
changes the
anniversary,
rating of the game.
we're doing a giveaway for 10 free copies of Chapter 2 on Steam. Click the link in the description below if you want to enter. Chapter 2 is also on a huge sale on PC and mobile on these dates. So if you haven't played Chapter 2 yet, now's your chance. Make sure to like and share the video if you enjoyed what you saw.
Yeah,
thank you all
like
for watching,
and share my video.
We'll see you in Chapter 3.
Ah, that is the exact same image. Micah, you could have at least, you know, given us the name behind the censored dude thing. Is there any like, wait, was there something there? Hold on. You always gotta like check these, like frame by frame. Cause sometimes there's like a little bit of a glitch and you're like, oh, there it is, but no. Ah, well, those are actually 10 lost secrets That was 100% stuff we've never seen before, and thank you to Mob Entertainment. More of this. I want more of this. So interesting. Learning about one of my favorite games development process and what was changed, lost, altered, completely scrapped. Awesome. If you guys want to see more videos like this, click the like button. Go click the like button on their video as well. And I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching. And of course, Noodle on!